Hey everyone, welcome back to another ranking video. Before we get into this video, please hit that subscribe button. You help support my channel and basically just give me motivation to make more videos like this and like my CD purchase videos, which have been doing pretty well, and I thank everyone for watching them. So today we're ranking basically the studio solo discography of Dio. Even though he always had a band, the band was called Dio, not just Ronnie James Dio. But we're excluding Elf, we're excluding Black Sabbath, Rainbow, Heaven and Hell, and we're just focusing on the 10 studio albums that Dio released throughout his amazing career. Dio, obviously one of the greatest voices in all of music, not only just metal itself. Great frontman, great lyricist, just all over a great artist. So these 10 albums, none of them are terrible to me, so it's hard for me to rank them. So I kind of went from my all-time favorite to my least favorite, or I should say my least favorite to my all-time favorite, since I'm doing number one last. Like I said, Dio, one of my favorite artists of all times. All these album covers are amazing, the artwork on there. So we're gonna get right into it. Coming number 10 for me is Angry Machines from 1996, featuring Tracy G on guitar, who was basically his guitarist throughout the 90s. Not a great guitarist. It doesn't really make that memorable of riffs, especially, filling in shoes for, guys that played like with Ronnie James Dio, such as, Richie Blackmore, Vivian Campbell, Tony Iommi, just great artist, great guitarist that played with Dio, and not the greatest here. Kind of cool artwork there. Remember, this is the 90s, so you kind of have a futuristic world with a robot, I guess like a killing machine there. Obviously it's called Angry Machines. The best song off this album for me is This Is Your Life, which ends the album. I know there's a tribute album to Dio called This Is Your Life, which is actually pretty good. But anyway, this album, I would say maybe 2 to 3 times a year I throw it on. It's just not an album I go to first, but I do like it. Coming number 9, Strange Highways. This one is from 1994. Again, my favorite track off of here, Jesus, Mary, the Holy Ghost. It's got Tracy G on guitar. Again, not that memorable. But there are some decent songs on here, like the title track's cool. Hollywood Black. Blood from a Stone's another great song. Again, really cool artwork there. Coming to number 8. This is his last solo studio album, Master of the Moon. I have the deluxe edition digipack version, which came out I think last year. This one features a bonus disc recorded live on the Master of the Moon tour from 2004-2005. Cool stuff on here. Title track's amazing. The Man Who Would Be King is probably my favorite song off of here. Living the Lie is great, and In Dreams, which ends it, is really cool. Again, awesome artwork from Dio. It's got that demon on there. I guess he's holding the moon. Great color. That blue and red and pink and purple contrast. Alright, coming in, where are we at? We're at number 7. This is Lock Up the Wolves from 1990. Again, great album artwork. I feel like this Dio kind of fell off. He was on a great streak coming from his first solo album. This one kind of falls off for me a little bit. Still great songs on here, like the title track. Again, great. Wild One, which opens it, Born on the Sun, Between Two Hearts, Night Music, Evil on Queen Street, Walk on Water, Why Are They Watching Me? Really cool stuff on here. Now we're getting into number 6. This one is from 1987. This is Dream Evil. When you look at the artwork there, you got that demon, which Dio featured on most of his albums. Kind of just looking through the window at the girl sleeping. As the title suggests, Dream Evil, because she's having a nightmare. Again, great stuff on here. Night People, which opens it, the title track's great. Naked in the Rain. I Could Have Been a Dreamer, When a Woman Cries, probably one of my favorites on here, along with Faces in the Window. Alright, now we're getting down to the top 5. Coming number 5, Magica. Again, another one of these digibooks I got. You see there. I believe Angry Machines is the other one that was released on Digibook. I don't believe Strange Highways was ever re-released. Magic is an amazing album. It kind of reminds me of power metal in a sense of the way the music is. It has a very I don't know how to explain it, like a Game of Thrones Renaissance period vibe to it. I can't explain it. The opening track, Discovery, is basically just like a futuristic robot voice talking, which it goes into Magica theme, which is a great instrumental. It's amazing. Lord of the Last Day, which it goes into. What else on here is great. Turn to Stone, Chalice, Otherworld, of course the reprise of Magica, and the reprise of Lord of the Last Day. Again, this digipack features a live bonus disc from the Magica Tour 2001. Obviously, that's when this album was released. Basically, all tracks from Magica itself live. So really cool to get. Again, these digipacks are really cool. You got a great, lyric quote there from Ronnie. Photos, all kinds of cool artwork inside. Look at that. And yeah, you got the 2 discs. All right, comment number 4, Killing the Dragon from 2002. In my opinion, this is Ronnie James Dio's comeback. Magica was good, but this one really, I think, put him back on the map again. Not that he had like hit songs getting played on the radio or MTV again, but I remember when this album came out, it was, in the heyday of new metal, and this was all over the place. This was in advertising Circus Magazine, Hit Parader, and I mean, look at that artwork. Just amazing artwork. This was also remastered in a digipack. Should have said that, I forgot this one. Just the title track itself, Killing the Dragon, is amazing. Along Comes the Spider, Better in the Dark, Rock and Roll, Throwaway Children, Before the Fall, Cold Feet. Really good album. For those of you that aren't that familiar with later period Dio, past the 80s, I suggest go check this out. Really good album. Coming number 3, from 1986, Sacred Heart. Dio was huge in 86, touring all over the place. Some amazing songs on here. King of Rock and Roll, title track. Rock and Roll Children, Hungry for Heaven. I mean, this whole album is great from start to finish. Again, really awesome artwork. It's got that 80s Dungeons and Dragons kind of vibe to it. Great band at this time with Vinny Appice and obviously Jimmy Bain and Vivian Campbell. Just a really good period for Dio. And check out, if you haven't, the Intermission live disc, which is kind of hard to find now, but it's basically a live EP from around this period. And again, Sacred Heart, there is a Sacred Heart live. I do have Sacred Heart live in Philly in 86 double disc on this tour, which is really good. These last 2 are no secret, I'm sure you guessed it by now. Coming number 2, his sophomore album from 1984, The Last in Line. Just amazing. It was kind of hard to not put this at number 1. Opens up with We Rock, the amazing title track, The Last in Line, one of my favorite songs of all time, one of my favorite Dio songs of all time. Breathless, I Speed at Night, One Night in the City, Evil Eyes, Mystery, Eat Your Heart Out, and Egypt, The Chains Are On. In my opinion, one of Vivian Campbell's most underrated riffs. Such a great song. I absolutely love it. And coming at number 1, no surprise, Holy Diver, his 1983 solo debut. 10-star album, start to finish. Stand Up and Shout, the title track, Gypsy, Caught in the Middle, Don't Talk to Strangers. Another one of my favorite songs of all time. Straight Through the Heart, Invisible, Rainbow in the Dark, my all-time favorite Dio song. Basically, the song that got me into Dio was Rainbow in the Dark. When I first heard that, I was like, I didn't even know Dio yet. I was young, didn't know the history of Rainbow and Black Sabbath and all that, and I was like, this is awesome. Got this album, Holy Diver, I recognized the title track, and that was it from there on. And of course ends with Shame on the Night, featuring a very young Vivian Campbell on his, basically making his debut, and wow, I mean, what a guitarist, amazing. All right, real quick, we're gonna recap. Coming at number 1, Holy Diver. Number 2, Last in Line. Number 3, Sacred Heart. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Looks like I lost you there. All right, so coming in at number 4, Killing Dragon. Number 5, Magica. Number 6, Dream Evil. Oh, number 7, Lock Up the Wolves. Number 8, Master of the Moon. Number 9, Strange Highways. And coming at number 10, Angry Machines. Like I said, not a bad album here. All great. If you're just trying to get into Dio, I would suggest starting from 1 and going backwards all the way to 10. And always, as always, drop in the comments your selections of your top favorite Dio albums. I know not everyone's a fan of every single Dio album. A lot of people are just fans of the 80s Dio. But drop in your comments. I'd like to see that. And thanks for watching. Another video coming up very soon of the past CD purchases from the last week. Thanks everyone for watching. Take it easy.